Hi, Genki Call here with a brand new team for you, inspired by Lester Balboa. Thank you, Lester. Love the team. And some lore for you. Fake lore, but fun nonetheless. So let's head into Sword's Edge here because I have a lantern and we're going to show you this brand new team. Lester suggested using the Wild Queen with High King Irongut, and it's so obvious I don't know how I didn't think of it before. So if you are not familiar, High King Irongut has a chance equal to his attack to devour. As long as they're not immune to devour, he will do that. If he hits at 59%, but if you are, now that's high for me, it's much lower for people that are lower level that don't have their power levels up and all that neat stuff. But you can raise this by equipping Metals of Seasons and or Metals of Arania. I have neither equipped right now. There's no point because I have the Wild Queen with me. And the Wild Queen is going to steal attack and give it to the first ally. So she's going to steal a bunch of attack. She's going to give it to High King Irongut. This number for me is going to go over 100. That means guaranteed he will devour unless they're immune. Now there's nothing on my team that will stun to take away the trait of immunity, and there's nothing on here to curse to take away the immunity of devour. However, we're going to be creating so many skulls. He's going to devour as long as there's one thing on the team he can devour. His attack's going to go over 100 plus whatever the Wild Queen adds to him as well. We've got the Fist of Heaven to blow things up and get us extra mana. And we've got the Leprechaun for fast mana. Wild Queen, forgot to mention, she's going to create a mix of 22 skulls and green gem. So let me show you how this works. We're going in. Boop, 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 boop. Blow things up. 59% chance. I'm going to steal some attack first. So we're going to do this. And see, I've gone over 100% chance now. So unless they're immune, I can devour them. So probably the one best to take is the one that has the highest attack here. And not immune. So if you don't have all the troops immune to devour memorized, it's good to double check. So we're going to do that. We're going to blow things up and get some mana. Kapow! And just keep stealing attack. And I can take a hit at this point. It doesn't matter if the skulls backfire because either I will have removed their chance to do any damage with skulls, or I'll have devoured so much that the skulls can't hurt me very much. So it's just a beautiful pairing. I haven't tried it in PvP yet, but it's working beautifully and very quickly on Explore 12s here. So we're going to do that. Then we're going to hit this next guy. This guy's stealthy. Unfortunately, we'll blow things up with the Fist of Heaven and not blow up much. This guy is thankfully entangled, and that is from my class. I forgot to mention any class will be good with this that has a leaf storm starting out because there's so much green here. And so I am using Barbarian because it's the only one with a leaf storm that I have that's not maxed. Archer is fantastic. After that, I would say Archer, Shaman, Orb Weaver, Warden, Barbarian all have the leaf storm. And the Root Trap. Oh, did I say Warden? Yes. Root Trap is very helpful as well, so that they don't use those skulls against you early on. But even though I haven't devoured, I still have an attack over 100 already because the Wild Queen is adding so much attack for me. So I'm just going to go ahead and remove the rest of this one's attack and just... She can't hurt me. She literally cannot touch me. So, actually, I'm just going to let her hit me again. Or not. And I'll devour this next guy. And we'll take her out so that I can get this guy here. So I have run out of mana, which, it does slow down now and then. It happens all the time, you just lose your momentum sometimes and you have to stall for a little bit to get things going again. That happens, or it can go super quickly, boom, 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 and it's done. So we're going to go ahead and finish out this cycle, and then we'll get to the lore. Oh, the lore. It's messy. It's very messy. Alrighty, we don't need to take her attack away. We literally can't because she's entangled, so we'll take the second one. He's at 100%. We're going to take, we don't have mana yet. That's okay. Yes, I know I could make that match. I don't want to. I want to leave the green on the board. I was hoping that I could loop, but that didn't happen. So we're just going to go ahead and do this. We'll blow things up, get some mana, and devour with High King Irongut. I'm going to take Sir Gawain down here because he is a summoner. And we'll do this. Take this one. And just decimate them with skulls. I love it. I should have chosen a place where we have an immunity to devour to really showcase this better. I'm going to go ahead and do one more battle here, and then we'll get to it. The lore. Alright, we're about to get a bunch of purple that we don't need, which is bad because she can insta-kill, boosted by those purple gems. So I will devour her, even though she doesn't have any attack to add to mine. I just keep stealing attack. It doesn't matter. It's over 100%. Just need to get some mana and just blow things away. So awesome. I love it. We'll do this. We'll do this, and it should be it. Boom shakalaka. Boom shakalaka. I love it. Thank you so much for the query, Lester. It works beautifully. So I love that I can use High King Irongut without having to have the Ethereal Sentry or what's his name? Hold on. Usually, or you could use Meng, you could use Chief Dargon, or you could use the Ethereal Sentry. But I love this matchup with the Wild Queen because the synergy is just so good. So, anyway, now for the lore. Once upon a time in the land of Zajan, there was a child born unto the king and the queen of goblins, and the people rejoiced because a new child, a new royal child in the family was a beautiful thing. Their stately goblin king and their beautiful goblin queen. They could not be happier until they saw the child. In a word, she was hideous, smooth-skinned, tiny nose, oddly ridged ears. How could this child have come from their beautiful king and queen? It was widely rumored that King Avalorn was the true father of this child. They think that he must have wooed her with some elvish spells to make her fall in love with him, to have conceived this child. Was it true? Could their goblin princess be half elf? Or perhaps the truth is actually stranger than that. It is not widely known that there is a pairing even more strange than King Avalorn and Queen Grapplepot, and that is High King Irongut and the Wild Queen? How could that be? The High King Irongut was more interested in eating things than he was with procreating, and the Wild Queen, how could he? She's so ugly. Why would he? Why? It is rumored that after a particularly good battle, that the bond between them grew so strong because they worked so well together that they both forgot their place. They forgot how they should never touch one another, the elves and the goblins. No, she is not even an elf, she is a wild folk. Even worse. Is it true that King Avalorn is the child's father? Is it that Queen and King are not the child's parents at all? Perhaps their parents are actually the High King himself and the Queen of Wild Folk. How could it be? The thought is just too much to bear. Or could it be that Princess Fizzbang just got hit with the ugly stick, and she truly is the child of goblins? We will never know, or perhaps it's a story for another day. I hope that you've enjoyed this very silly, non-true lore story. Please like and subscribe. Thank you again to Lester Balboa for inspiring the team. I love it. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye!